Thank you for joining me for this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and as always, you can find me at www.soulsearchingzone.com. So I hope you are all doing well. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and wow, have we experienced so much clearing energy with the full moon and the full moon in retrograde, the new moon, and all of the energy that has been stirring things up. I love to do my readings and then look and see what's going on astrologically and see how our guides and angels are kind of showing us that the answers are in the stars. I love how that just all plays out for me. I'm always blown away how some of the readings that I do are very similar with what is going on astrologically. So you guys are probably feeling the same thing that I've been feeling. Lots of intense energy clearing and also just getting ready for the new year, throwing away what doesn't work, letting go of the old stuff, letting healing old emotional wounds. And Christmas for a lot of people can be a very stressful time. There's a lot going on, more expectations, sometimes financial stress. So I just want to send lots of healing energy your way, send blessings to you, and let you know that this too shall pass if you're going through anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started for this week's reading. So I want to take it in. You always want to get quiet and clear. Go ahead and center yourself. I like to ground my energy, and then I like to imagine that there's a cord from the top of my head that just streams up into the heavens and connects with source energy. And then after you do whatever you do to get grounded when using oracle cards and to get connected, when you feel ready, then go ahead and begin to draw the cards. So we're asking for clarity for the week ahead. Today's Monday, December 11th. So our current, wow, lots of spiritual energy this week. I love that. Our current energy is beacon of light. Our limiting belief is heart of compassion. And our new possibilities is spiritual practice. So, how many of you are going through another intense spiritual awakening, kind of like a death, a rebirth, but the renewal energy of this death and rebirth is reconnecting with your inner self, your true self, the divinity within you, the part of you that never gets tampered with, the part of you that, for example, our human self, when we're going through so much chaos and confusion and upset in our lives, we tend to get very affected by that, right? But there's a part of you that never ever does get affected in a negative way. That is the part of you that I'm talking about. So this week is all about reconnecting with that part of you, the divinity within you, that your guiding light within, the divine within you. So, and when you are getting in touch with that and connecting with that, you will find that life is going to be a lot easier for you. It's going to go a lot smoother for you. It's going to feel better. You're not going to be as hard on yourself. You're not going to be as judgmental on yourself, or you're not going to allow others to judge you in the same way. So, really, it's interesting because our first card is the beacon of light, but I'm getting a lot of energy around judgment, and that's actually been my keyword for the entire week is judgment. Where am I feeling judged, and where am I judging others for judging me, or who am I judging, has really been the questions that I've been asking for myself this week. And how am I judging myself? So there's a lot of energy around judgment this week. And the limiting belief card is heart of compassion. So that means understanding, walking in other people's shoes, understanding that they too are experiencing some pretty rough turmoil within, that they're going through situations that are causing them to rethink their lives. They're going through situations that are causing them all kinds of inner pain and strife, or, and they might be coming out of it. I feel like this is the week where you're going to see a lot of people coming out of it, coming out of that funky feeling of, oh, just in like an intense feeling. So let's go ahead and look at the first card. Beacon of light. You are a leader, teacher, and mentor for many people around you. When we speak about the energy of this card, and when in the context of this reading, I want you to be thinking of your life in such a way to where you're asking to be be the guiding light for you, so that you're also making decisions, that you're also leading your own life, and not allowing other people to dictate your life for you. Because when you do that, you get in alignment with your inner truth, your inner light, and then you start to inspire and touch other lives around you. So the Beacon of Light card is leadership, it's teaching, it's mentorship, it's a humanity card. It's the light worker card, yes, but it's about helping people. This week, how can you step up and help someone? This week, how can you shine your bright light? Get in touch with what matters most to you, and then just radiate that out to the rest of the world, because it's very important energy as we're moving through a lot of energy, especially worldwide with everything that's going on in our world. I'm going to go ahead and read this card. You are a leader, teacher, and mentor for many people around you. There's something brilliant about you. The way you shine, the hope you offer, and the wisdom you share are an inspiration to many people around you. People look to you for support, growth, and kindness. There will be days when it doesn't feel like you're making a difference at all. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, unsure, and even days when you don't quite understand the significance you have on the lives around you. But the truth of the matter is, you are needed and you do make a difference. You are making a contribution to the world just by showing up. This card comes to you today because you're being called to do more, to be more, and to take ownership for the leader, teacher, mentor that you are. You're being called to reach out, expand, and reach even more people now. You are worthy of this, and it is time for you to say yes to your destiny. You're destined to make a difference, and you already are. It's time for you to acknowledge that you are a beacon of light for those around you. So this card, as I'm reading, I was getting a whole bunch of downloads. This card is actually preparing us for what's coming around the corner in 2018, but also this is the energy we're moving into for this next week. I'm sure your heart's going to be filled with where can I help? Who can I help? How can I help? Really look at that, because that's your soul coming through. And when we listen to the guidance of our soul and we start to take inspired action from that place, that's when life really starts to get better for us. The limited belief card is the heart of compassion. This situation calls for a heart of compassion. So let me go ahead and tune into the energy of this. Okay, so here's what it is. This is like kind of, because this is the heart of compassion and it's in the limited belief, that is why I keep getting the judgment energy. Because if this is a limited belief for us, that we're having a hard time seeing people with a heart of compassion, then the opposite of that is we are judging people for where they are at. And anytime you're judging people for where, I love the subject. Okay, don't get me started. I love to talk about judgment, because so much of the time when we're judging other people, we are really judging something about them that is invoking an insecurity within us. And so judgment really is self-judgment. Even when you're judging someone else, and you know, you think it's not about you, it really truly is about you. So it's about you in the way that you wouldn't be so harsh about someone else if you didn't have a negative energy around that with your own set of beliefs within yourself about who you are. So let's go ahead and read this. There are many people around you now that benefit from your compassionate heart. Your very presence gives people a sense of hope and a feeling that they are deeply loved and cared for. So this energy is a caretaker energy. So for all of you amazing caretakers, caregivers, light workers, energy healers, um, there's a feeling around being overwhelmed and burned out, but also it's time to step back and not try to save people, okay? That's the energy that's coming through, is that there are going to be people around you that really truly are in a place that you want to just hand them a life jacket. You want to be able to pull them out of the depths of whatever they're going through, but you will not have that kind of control this week. You have to hold space for people around them, send them love. One of the most powerful thing you can do whenever other people are going through really intense stuff around you is not try to save them, not try to direct them and try to be all things to all people, and then get yourself in a place where you yourself are overwhelmed and not doing well, but instead holding a place of love. And that sounds silly, but I actually practice this. I practice sending people love and prayer and like oceans of love, a whole bunch of, like a river from my heart to the universe to their heart. And you'll find that when you do that, miracles will happen for those people around you. If we start worrying about people around us, we are actually sending them that energy too. We're sending them worry, and we're adding worry to whatever it is they're already going through. And that isn't going to help, because everything is energy. So really look at how you can make a difference this week is also going to be holding space, prayer, sending love, and detaching and trying. Don't try to save people, because people also have their higher self in charge. They're going through a lot of self growth this week, and just know that it might be a little rough around the edges, but again, like I started it off with this, and I'll say it again, this too shall pass. So there are many people around you. We'll go back to, you make a profound difference in the lives of others. Right now, you're being asked to be of service to others around you that need your loving guidance and support. When you offer this assistance to others, you may be surprised at how much you can truly make an impact in their lives just by being the compassionate, loving person you are. You may be called into service-oriented action with the people around you that are having great difficulties. If you have asked yourself how you could possibly help them or make a difference, this is your answer. There are many people around you now that need your gentle, loving words of support and love. Your compassion, love, and support. So I'm going to say that again. Your compassion, love, and support is all that is needed now, and is actually the greatest gift you could possibly offer. That's such a great reminder, because we get into that place where we start to feel guilty because we really want to fix everything for other people. And our final card, which speaks volumes about the energy that we're moving into, which is the spiritual growth energy that I'm feeling, or spiritual awakening energy, is spiritual practice. So if you feel disconnected this week, that's a call to take time out for yourself and go into prayer mode, go into meditation mode, go into the forest, be out in nature, can reconnect with yourself, because until you make the time to do that, you're not going to feel right. You're not going to feel like yourself. But there is a gift to be given to you when you set the time aside to reconnect, because there's another aspect of your soul self coming through, a different level of wisdom, compassion, love, awareness, all coming through. And in order to really connect with that, you have to be able to make the time for it, and be in that centered place where you can receive it. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. You may be feeling overwhelmed at this time. Meditation will assist you with clearing your mind from daily stress and unwanted thoughts. It will help you to let go of the seemingly daunting thoughts of worry that plague your mind. Through meditation, you will experience clarity and peace as you enter your mind and connect with divine love and light. This practice of devotion through prayer and meditation is essential for your inner peace now. If things in your life aren't working out the way you thought they would, you can lessen the pain by following this advice. As you pray and meditate, ask for guidance on your current situation. Ask to be shown how you can let go and allow yourself to be free of limitations of your mind that are keeping you feeling overwhelmed and out of balance. You'll begin to feel connected again. As you do, you will follow your inner guidance without resistance. Through this disconnect, you will begin to understand your connection even more than before. So, if you've been feeling that disconnection, know that that's a call home to get connected. And that's what this week is about. Spiritual awakening, even more awareness of your inner self, your soul self, reconnecting with that so that you can bring peace, awareness, love, and compassion into your life even more than it was ever before. So it's a really, really good week. It might start off a little bumpy, but it's going to get better toward the end. Thank you so much for joining me, for listening to this week's reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and as always, you can find me at www.soulsearchingzone.com. Until next week.